All right, what's up, everyone? Let me just have some water quickly, and then we can get started. What's up, MT? All right, Kike. Always here, Kike, aren't you? Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, Alan. Where how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Mailing the den, nice. All right, okay. Can people see my chart? Okay. Okay. So BTC obviously just still ranging. Range low being around 116.5. Obviously, we had a little deviation the other day. What was that, Friday? But today I'm looking for, obviously, we have FOMC. I'm looking for the reaction on this sweep down here. So we have a couple, two box and three. I'm looking for the reaction there. I might sing some longs of it. If not, then I think we could wick down quickly down into this level. And I think alts, if that happens, I think alts will, depending on the alt, obviously, will dump 10 to 30%. But for me, it's close to 111, 110. It's a big load up zone for spot. SBK, let's. Yeah, Enzo, I'm already in SBK. So yeah, like, let me just take off the box so you guys can see. I think if you start DCAing into spot from like 114 to 110, invalidation for those spot buys, I've said it before, is acceptance back below here. Then I think those are good setups to take for spot. It's a good level to add. Because for me, if we accept back under this 110 level, I don't like that. That to me, that means the bullish continuation has gone. We may get a wick, like a quick wick down, but as long as the daily closes back above, then we're sweet. So anywhere down on this retest is a buy. Ethereum's actually holding up not too badly. I think for a little leverage scalp that will probably sync with that 116, 115 BTC is this 3,600 level. Yeah, 3,645 to potentially this week at. But if I just zoom out and show you my higher time frame areas of interest for Ethereum. So these are my two higher time frame areas of interest on ETH. So the first one being 3.5 to 3.3. And then the second one is a bit of a deeper pullback, probably like 3,000 all the way down to 2.7. I don't know if we'll get this lower level. Maybe we do, but that's a big, big buy zone for me on Ethereum. But like I said, I'm not too sure. ENA is killing me. I'm in from 58. I'm scared it'll dip more. What was your evaluation for it? I'll look at the ENA chart now. Yeah, liquidation. You're probably not going to like my chart because my next area of interest for it. I mean, the next level for it is this daily support at 52, and then these POCs here from 49 to 48, which is your liquidation price, unfortunately. What was your reason for entering? Your only hope is Ethereum popping today and ENA reclaiming these POCs here. Because if we do reclaim, then you can just probably set your stop loss below the sweep it made. How much are you risking? Like liquidation, your full port, or is liquidation a certain percentage of your port? Cross. So it's your full port then. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, like whatever you do, I wouldn't add any more into it. So it's kind of tough, to be honest with you, mate. Oh, 43 is your liquidation. Okay. That's a bit better. Tough. It's tough. Maybe you could try and place. It's very wide though. Stop loss there. But ideally, you want to see this 5-day POC reclaimed. And also, you kind of want to see BTC reclaim this 119 level. If we start, I mean, we're losing the POCs now, so I'll be honest, it's not looking great. Yeah, Kike. Okay, so let's look at some higher time frame charts. So as we're on ENA, I'm going to show you my higher time frame level that I want to pick up the spot. So I'm looking, I want to bid this retest, this 40 cents retest on ENA. I don't know if we'll get it, but hopefully that syncs with this first high time frame area of interest on ETH, like 3,400 level, which is from here, a 9% drop. So that's probably dump that much, I think, if ETH drops to that level. Because obviously it's an ETH beta play, and ETH beta plays really do follow ETH a lot. Filecoin, I'm in spot at the moment. I'm bidding this whole level. So I'm bidding all the way down to here. For me, this is a must-hold level on 30. My stop loss is below here. But I'll close it if I see daily acceptance back below this level. So pretty easy validation for it. CRV, the getter, is actually been really strong. I think because a lot of eyes are on DeFi at the moment. But I have spot bids from like 80 cents all the way down to here, 70 cents. That's my area of interest for it. I don't really have any setups at the moment for it. Even on lower time frames, sorry. I don't really have any setups. So I just let this play out, see what happens. Maybe if it flips 113, then you could try a continuation. Let's say someone wants to invest 5k in spot. Is it fine to do? Janny, so yes, theoretically, but with that, with obviously using leverage, you have a liquidation level, and also you pay funding on it. Yeah, my alerts for FHE just went off. Problem is, Enzo, look, this has got to be some sort of news candle here. Like it's 13% rip. So I wouldn't long it. I need some sort of sweep and reclaim. If it doesn't give me that, I'll just let it go. Oh, they're heavier towards the bottom. All right. BNB. This is Pocky's favorite coin. So BNB, actually a really nice chart. I think if you get it, this 728 level was nice. Wait, I think I have a better chart for BNB. No, maybe not. Yeah, this 728 level could be nice to bid on BNB. Let's see if there's any POCs there. Yeah, there's a bunch of POCs there as well to sync it. Do you think it'd be good to buy a 2x town? Is it? You should always have an invalidation, Alan. You said it yourself a few messages up, whether that be a manual stop loss or a hard stop loss. So my stop loss for my spot is daily acceptance back below 310. So, oh, so acceptance for me back below here on Tau, then I'll probably cut it, and I'll look to rebuy like 270. But if people are looking to like start building a long-term spot on Tau, what I would do is I'd motherfucker front run me by like $4. Yeah. So if you're potentially wanting to build a long-term spot position on Tau, then I would probably stagger your bids from 357 and then 357 to 324 and then 280 down to like 245. Sorry, I just had a phone call. But I do not see us going back down to lows in April at 180. So yeah, make sure you have invalidation for it. SPX. I went through this in chart ideas earlier. So the first area of interest we're coming to now is like 178 to 172. That would probably sync with BTC 116. But for a deeper pullback, I like this level 152 to 141. Vine is just free falling, KLR. Absolutely free falling. It will most likely retrace this whole move. Like the first area of interest is down here, which is what, like a 30% drop, 25% drop. Like, I don't have anything for it. Stop loss at SPX. I think Janny, someone in the group has a limit for it. Let me check. Let me check. I thought JD had a limit for it, but maybe not. But my stop loss would be let me just go back on it. Probably, let me just chart it quickly. Something like this, I would play, and DCA to 172. So entry like 179, DCA to 172. Stop loss would be like 161. When Doge to $1, fucking hell. I don't know if Doge will ever hit $1. What do you think about I seen it below too? So OM actually. So I was pretty pissed about OM because whilst I was on holiday, I wanted to play this breakout, like reclaim on it, but it never really gave me like a clean entrance for it. And it ripped what 100 and something. No, it's 65%. Right now, you'd want to see the retest hold on it. If not, it'll probably make new lows. I'm not in SPX, Pocky. Oh, SPK. Oh, shit. Whoops. What, he said it after I longed it, or? Because if he did, then good. Same time. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoops. As long as he manages risk. All right. Feel like I've missed a couple charts there. Fucking hell, non-stop. Do I support Arsenal? Nah, Liverpool. But I'm not really a big football guy. I prefer rugby. Oh, that's it. Popcat. I knew I was missing one. All right, so Popcat is actually coming to a big buy level for me, like 26 down to 22 cents. Big buy level for me on Popcat. If I just zoom out, just bidding really the retest of day sport. Obviously, we have some POCs there. Looks to target 55 depending on the market. I'm not a Harlequins fan. I'm not going to say who I support, Alan, because I'll dox myself. Newt. Let me have a look at Newt. This is a new coin, isn't it? Yeah, could be juicy. I'm going to set some alerts there. Johnny, so Solana, I'm actually in I'm in spot Solana at the moment. Just bidding the retest of this day sport. I'm going to DCA down to like 160. For me, it's a must-hold level on Solana, this retest. And I'll be honest, if it doesn't hold the retest, I could see something like this playing out. And I looked a bit like 120s again. How the fuck did you get my Instagram? Ah, makes sense. FH. What did FHE dump? Yeah, so this is probably some sort of news candle that just got faded. Let me look on Twitter. Or someone fat fingered it and let's have a look. Where's our news guy Flex when we need him? Bonk. Yeah, Bonk. So Bonk with Popcat, all these relying pretty heavily on Solana. So Solana's weak, which it is fairly weak at the moment. Then these Solana meme coins will be weak as well. Oh, there it is. So I actually lost. Oh, fucking hell. This just looks like some sort of deviation at the moment. Wait, I think Coinbase may have listed. No, I did a different coin. Yeah, this just looks like a deviation on bonk. So I think a good play could be if Solana, like we say, if Solana loses this level, we could look to sink a bonk short with it. So something like this for bonk and then target down here. So maybe look to set some spot bids. Down on this retest for bonk. Hype. Yeah, hype. I got some spot bids for as well. Looking to get filled, hopefully on it soonish. I'm just looking to bid this retest on it. I think slowly but surely it will come down to our level. But like zoomed in, you actually missed. You missed a nice entry on it today. This 3-day POC was pretty peaky on it. So if you guys are in, if you did bid this retest, then you want to see 44 reclaimed. I don't know what OB cluster this is, but I have a reclaim on it. But it's only 6% to the next POC, so I'd actually just leave this out. If you want to look to bid a pullback, down here, potentially, and you could try, like, you can have a wider stop loss in DCA to like 25 to 24 as well. But at the moment, it's just ripping. What are your thoughts on Ondo? Ondo, I sent this to someone earlier and chatted is. So this 89 cents level is a good level for it. And it needs to hold that recess. If not, if it loses that level, then I'll be waiting for down here at 72 area, 72 to 67. So those are my two areas of interest for it. Also, like if it does rip from here, I wouldn't buy it until it flips this level. How long do you expect before BT? I don't know, Johnny. What could happen is FOMC, during FOMC, is we get a wick down into this level. I think a lot of people are just waiting for FOMC at the moment. Ton. Let me look at ton. A lot of drawings on here. All right. So ton on higher time frame. Needs to get some daily closures back above 350. I wouldn't buy it here. I'd wait for daily closures above 350. Look to target 475. And I want to see if it reclaims 475, and then you can target sevens on it. But I wouldn't buy it here. Yeah, I mean, this could be pretty boring before FOMC. Maybe like 5-10 minutes before we may see some volatility, but I think now it would just be pretty boring. Another coin I'm keeping my eye on to sync with that 114 level, or like 114 and 110, is this level on Pendle. 370 down to 330. It's a nice level on it. Unfortunately, though, like first TP would have to be up here on it. Still a 30% move, but if it flips that level, then I'm expecting $7 for it. FOMC is in an hour and a half, I think. Let me check. Yeah, an hour and a half. If this is your first FOMC, I wouldn't bother trading. I'd just wait it out. Yeah, there's Muse. All the events for it are in the events tab, but I'll send you the link. So that will show you what time it is in your time zone. So it's pretty handy. All right, is there any other chart requests? Just still not fairs. Meeting. Moodeng, I like this retest down here for it. 14 cents level. Has to, like, it has to hold that retest. Otherwise, it could be fucked. Could just fill the gap here. Like 8 cents level. But Moodeng's only fun to trade when it has momentum. Pepe is coming to a must-hold level. And I think if it doesn't hold this retest, then I'll wait to bid down here on it for spot. It's quite a few levels with regards to POCs that you can look to scalp. So if it syncs with BTC, then you can look to scalp it. But for high time frame and for spot, if it doesn't hold this retest, then I would wait for this retest down here. This is what we bid last month, I think. This wick down here is what we got as our entry for spot. I sold it, but I'll look to rebuy again if it gets there. Tia. I absolutely hate Tia. But, I mean, yeah, fucking hell. Should have shorted this bear retest. What a fucking idiot. Hey ho. I'm not interested in buying Tia at all. Unless it reclaims this 220 level. That's the only Only way I'd buy it if it reclaims there. It's absolutely cooked at the moment. Uh, so Tim, a lot of the coins that I trade are ones that are volatile, like the most volatile for the day. So also depending on what's been strong over the last week or so. So it varies. Obviously, money rotates. So one week it could be ETH beta plays. One week it could be Fartcoin. One week it could be Bonk, With, whatever it may be. And then any other coins, all I do is scroll through the top gainers for the day, and then I look for potential setups and map them out, set my alerts, and just wait. Because if they're the top gainers, it usually means they're pretty volatile. So with these momentum trades, you need a coin that's volatile. LTC, yeah, I don't like LTC until $96. Lost the level for me. So if it pumps it, it's possibly doing a bearish retest. So I'd wait for $96 on it. HBJ, I think HBJ. No, he's not in here. I don't use the only site I use is this one, but I don't really use it that much. I'll put it in the chat. So Orion Terminal I use, and all I look for is look for the change in 5 minutes just to see what's trending. But if you're in Woods's Woodspot Discord, then he has a feature where you can look at the top gainers for like the last hour, daily, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. So that's a good tool to use as well. I think Bryce uses that a lot. XRP, I have spot bids down here. Where's my XRP chart? I just set some stink bids on it. 240 to 220, I like. Daily, my invalidation is daily close. Daily acceptance back below 198. Because if it loses that level, then it could free fall. See, there you go. IO. I haven't looked at IO in a while. It looks cooked. Absolutely cooked. See, I traded up here when it was fun to trade. Now it's just dying off. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it right now. I'd at least wait for this reclaim of 90 cents on it. See you later, Pocky. Yeah, Mez, they're just some stink bids that would probably sing with like a 112 to 110 BTC. Not too sure it'd sing with 114, but I think definitely 112 to 110 it would sink. APT, what happened to APT? Yeah, wow, that's fucking wow. That's sold off. That lost a big level as well just now. clean bare retest of it. Yeah, I actually don't know what happened with this. Like the hype probably went on it. I would leave this until it reclaims like $5. Yeah, yeah. BTC is the king. Yeah, that's Aptos. I actually don't know why it's so shit. Well, that's a cooked chart right there. So many times it tried. Let's see. Near. Haven't looked at this coin in ages. So yeah, bear with me. Wow, pretty clean PA from it. The problem I had with Near, and still have with Near, is absolutely stacked with POCs above. But this 319 level, if it flips there, nice little mean reversion back. Yeah, this Near chart for me is like, I actually wouldn't trade this coin. Maybe I'd bid 160 if it gives. But yeah, I just wouldn't trade Near. All right. What other chart requests is there? Let's get them in. C, AVAX, Maker, Hyper. All right, I'll start with C. Those four would probably take us to the end of the stream, so I'll stick with them. All right, so C is actually coming to a level that I would look to play. This retest here of 27 to 25. It's a good level on C. Problem is on higher time frame, it doesn't look that great for me. I mean, you could try and put a little. So what you could wait for is a breakout of this meme line. So let's look for an OB cluster that would sync with that level. So maybe something like this plays out for it. For C, that could be nice. If not, like if it front runs this retest, then you could just chase it on this reclaim here at 40 cents. I'm going to actually set some alerts for that because that could be quite nice. AVAX. You missed a great short on it, Kike. This 26 level was a great short on it. Now you want to see 22 hold. If it doesn't hold, then I'd wait for 18 for AVAX. Hyper. Hyper is losing a level right now. I think this is low time frame OB cluster. I like this 5-day level on it at 36. That could be nice to play some bids. Something like this, and then DCA to 35.8. You can try and play a tighter stop loss if you want, but the problem is it's quite a scammy coin, so I'd rather just have a looser stop loss on it and then look to target back up here, 52. This is the POC indicator. One of the boys from the den can send you. Wait, actually, I think I can do it. I think there's a link. Yeah, there we go. Geoforce. I'm in SPK at the moment. I played this flip of it. So it just gave a nice retest to the POCs. Looking now, I've taken 2 TPs because it was quite a tight stop loss, a 3% stop loss. So it's already done 4.6 R. Ideally, want to try and ride up to here, but I'm keeping an eye on the funding because it's cooling off a little bit. So I may take a TP, another TP on it soon. Got time for H bar. Yeah, I think I sent this to someone in chat is about it being a resistor. Yeah, 2-day OB cluster. I would actually look to bid this retest 20 to 18 cents on HVAR. So DCA. And validation would be acceptance back below the level. Because then if it does that, I'd look to target what's it called? 10 cents. Yeah, I think at the moment it's best to focus on higher time frame entries. Low time frame, a lot of coins are still very choppy. Like the past few days, I've been getting chopped up as well on low time frame. It's kind of annoying, but that's why we stick to 1% risk for it. Because the worst thing you can do, the worst thing you could have done the last 2-3 weeks is up your risk because it has been very choppy. So you could have easily lost all your gains from the move up in this choppiness. So it's always best to reduce your risk in times like this. If there's no other chart requests, then I'll probably hop off now because I think Bryce has got a stream in a minute. All right. See someone's typing. I'll wait to see what they say. All right, sweet. Well, thanks for coming, everyone. We got our usual stream tomorrow afternoon, so look forward to that and see you all there.